Hey cupcakes, welcome to or back to my channel. Christmas is next week and I feel really in the Christmas spirit now that I have my Christmas decor up. You know, we're getting out the Christmas merch, you know, all the things. But I actually have dove into reading Christmas books, which I do a really bad job of. But this year I'm actually doing pretty well. I've read a couple of books. Two of them I definitely want to share with you just in case you want to add a few Christmas reads onto your TBR. And then I have a few that I just want to show you that I picked up this year. And then I want to show you what I hope to get to for my Christmas TBR. I have a plan kind of to read like Christmassy books, probably like next week, and then probably towards the end of December. And then I have a few books that are more like wintry or December-y that probably are going to get pushed more towards January. So I thought I'd share those with you. I know that, you know, people have probably started their December TBR and all that, but Christmas is next week and you can never get enough recs. And, you know, add these onto your Christmas list and maybe you can get these to read for Christmas, or you can add them to your Christmas list for next year. Either way, let's go ahead and dive into these books. I think I'm going to go ahead and share with you the new books that I picked up this year. Every year, I tell myself I'm not going to buy any more holiday books, and then I end up buying holiday books. So, I don't know. And then two of these are in a series that I haven't even started yet. Why did I buy them? I don't know. And then three of these you've already seen. If you didn't check them out my last video, go ahead and check it out. So I'm going to speed through those ones real quick. So we have The Pucking Wrong Christmas. This is just a little novella for the Pucking Wrong series by C.R. Jane. I don't know. I just love novellas. And especially like Christmas novellas, I eat them up. And if I'm going to read the series, I might as well add the Christmas book too. So I haven't even started the series. So probably not going to get till next year. But I mean, it's small and it's cute. It's literally only, it's not even 100 pages. So probably going to throw this on next year's TBR. Not probably even going to get to that because I haven't even started the series. So we have that, and then The Most Wonderful Time of the Year and I'll Be Gone for Christmas. Both of these, I absolutely love the covers. This was actually a recommendation from the person that worked at Barnes & Noble. But they're both like wife swap situations, or at least like house swap situations. They're not wives, but you know, they both have situations where they swap homes for the holidays, trying to get away from things, try to, you know, build up their self-esteem, or just trying to get away from it all the things. So I am so excited to read these. I really want to try to get them in for this year, but I just don't know if I'm going to be able to. So we're just going to go ahead and probably put them on the TBR for either probably later this month, or probably wait till next year, because wait till I show y'all the rest of the books that I have that I need to read, because there's no way I'm going to get through all these Christmas books. And then the last two books that I got this year, I got this one because the cover was just so freaking cute, but she is thick. She's like 460 something pages. And people say she's a slow burn, and I keep seeing mixed reviews on it, so I'm really nervous to read it. But I've never read a Megan Quinn before, so I thought I would try it out. So yes, How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. I don't really know too much about this book. It says every Kringle in Kringletown celebrated Christmas a lot, but Cole Black on Whistler Lane unfortunately did not. So it talks about how his fellow citizens decorated their small town with, you know, all the Christmas things, but he wants nothing more than to hibernate away. So sounds like he's a grumpy person. But then somebody moves in next door who he's not very fond of, because she's probably very, you know, cute and sweet and Christmassy. She loves Christmas, and she starts moving in next door to care for her aunt. And then she just turns his life upside down before Christmas, especially when she decides to enter the town Christmas Kringle contest in honor of her aunt. And better yet, she's determined to win. So this sounds like a grumpy, like, sunshine situation. Like I said, it is so thick. And y'all know I get so overwhelmed by thick books. But I don't know. I just thought the cover was just so cute and Christmassy. So I don't know if we're going to get to this year. Like I said, I keep seeing reviews that, like, kind of push me, like, away from it. But I don't know. We'll see if we can get to it this year and see if we can, you know, slide it in. But like I said, I have a rack of books that we have to, like, add from, like, the previous years before we can get to the new things. And the last book that I bought from this year that I think just came out is a Jingle Bell Mingle, which I don't even know why I bought this. So it's a Jingle Bell Mingle, and I don't know, what gets me about these books is they're just so freaking cute. And I don't know, like, A Merry Little Meet Cute was the first book, and I didn't read that yet, so I'm not going to say too much about this because I don't want to spoil myself. But they're just so freaking cute. And they already came out with this one and another one. So you're going to be seeing this again because I'll talk about it. But I don't know. I heard that the first one was like a kind of spicy Christmassy book. And it was just so pink and cute. So that's why I got it. So when I saw this one come out, I just had to get it because you have to complete the set. So yeah, so that brings us to my Christmas TBR. So I do have all three of these. So this one came out first. And then this one came out next, A Holly Jolly Ever After. And then obviously this one came out this year. So clearly the first one's the first on my list. This one caught my eye just because it is so cute and pretty and pink. So I definitely want to read this year. These ones definitely probably not going to get to. But I'm really excited to read this one. So this is number 1 on my TBR. So A Merry Little Meet Cute. I can't really remember. This one came out like 2 years ago, I think. And it's like a spicy rom-com, I think, where it talks about a successful career. This girl whose name is B, and she's like an adult film star. And she's plus size, so you know we love a good plus size rep. She has a huge following, and then somehow there's a co-star that comes into the mix, and I think they have like a secret relationships like off camera. I don't know, but like y'all know I love me a good spicy book, and if it's pink, that just makes it all the better. So this is number 1 on my Christmas TBR for next week, and I'm really excited. She is thick. She's over 300 pages, which for me, I think that's close. Yeah, it's 400 something pages. To me, that's a very long romance. So we're gonna have to dive through that. Next up, to continue with the series, don't even ask me why I bought all of these. I don't have a clue why I thought these would be a good idea to like buy them without reading the first one. I have a bad habit of that. I will buy the whole series and then not even think about like, what if you don't like it? So I need to break that habit in 2025. But this is like a Christmas series from Elena Jacobs. I got these all from, I got these from Target. So you can find these at Target, Barnes & Noble, and all of that. These ones I got off Amazon. So I don't know if you can find them in like Target and stuff. And they are thick, honey. And they are heavy. And they are smutty. So don't be surprised when you hear these titles. But these are Elena Jacobs books. And the first one is called Eating Her Christmas Cookies. I'm pretty sure this is an order. Eating Her Christmas Cookies. Tasting Her Christmas Cookies. Frosting Her Christmas Cookies. licking her Christmas cookies. And then resting Grinch face, which is a random, I guess she couldn't think of anything else, so resting Grinch face. So I've had these books for a while, and I definitely want to read the first one this year. So it says a holiday romantic comedy. And then it says, Jack, in my perfect world, it would always be winter and never Christmas. I despise the holiday. I hate carols, shopping, pretending to be a perfect family. I walked away from my family, or rather they walked away from me, and my heart is like ice. So she's like writing this to somebody else, who then writes to her, and he says, Chloe, I love Christmas. I love sparkly window decorations, warming holiday movies, themed coffee. Most of all, I love Christmas baking. Hence the name. Even though his company is sponsoring the bake-off, billionaire Jack Frost claims he hates sweets. But after he tastes my goods, I know he'll be begging for more. Oh, I apologize. Jack is the one that hates Christmas. Chloe is the one that loves Christmas. So again, and it sounds like she's a baker. So again, it sounds like he is the billionaire making all the money. He despises the holidays. They get on his nerves. She loves Christmas. She loves baking, which I love too, honey. She's the sunshine to his grumpy, and she's probably going to make him love Christmas. This book is very, very thick. But it has like a little novella in the back, so that also takes away from it. So it's like 420 something pages, and then it has like a little novella in the back called Baked Goods. Either way, I've had these books for a while, so I definitely need to read this one. So this is the second book on my Christmas TBR, which we're already, you know, getting in crazy because those are two thick books. So the next few books I've had for a while. We're going to do the Christmassy ones first, and then I have like 3 December ones. Again, my holiday like Christmas shelf, I have one designated like shelf like this for Christmas, and it is full. So we need to get rid of some books. So we have this one, which I've wanted to read for a while. I love Carrie Winfrey. She, to me, is a great author. And this book is pretty thin. And it's called Faking Christmas. And it says, have yourself a merry make-believe Christmas. And it's so cute. It says that Laurel Grant is playing house for the holidays, complete with a fake husband and kids in this delightful rom-com by Carrie Winfrey. So I love me a good fake romance. And I love the last book that I read by her. And I think that I actually picked up I picked up Waiting for Tom Hanks and then the sequel. So I'm really excited to read this and see if it leads me like to another. I think I gave her 5 stars for the first book I read from her. So I'd love to see if this one can get a 5-star as well. And then we have Snowed In for Christmas. Since it seems like it's not going to snow for my Christmas, I can at least read a book about it. So Jacqueline Snow. So Snowed In for Christmas, and it says the fire's aglow, so let it snow. And it says the weather outside is frightful, but inside things are heating up in this sexy holiday romance. So, sorry, holiday romantic romance. So it says sorority mom is used to guys not taking her seriously. She's too blonde, too quirky, just too much. So she ditched the dating scene to focus on her job in a house filled with drama and plenty of tea. There's a major blizzard coming, isn't there always? So she has everything that she needs to survive. Hot chocolate, books, all the things you need. And the memory of a steamy kiss with a certain sexy Grumposaurus football coach. I mean, it seems like to me, the grumpy sunshine trope is literally like chef kiss for holiday romances. So, the power goes out. Apparently the football coach somehow goes to her house and they become blizzard buddies, and we can take it from there. And this sounds crazy cute. So I'm excited to actually get into this because y'all know I love me a good spicy romance. And I don't know how spicy this one's gonna get because look at it, but covers can be deceiving, so it could be a good spicy one. But not least, for my Christmas TBR, we have the Christmas Fix. Now I will say this book was republished with a new cover that I actually like way more. I'll put it up right here. But I bought this for $8. So and it was funny because I bought this for $8. And then I went to Barnes & Noble the same day and saw the new cover. And I was a little upset about this because I can't stand like regular covers with people on them. But for $8, I'll deal with it because it really doesn't matter to me. So we have The Christmas Fix by Lucy Score. And I don't think ever read a Lucy Score book before. So I'm actually pretty excited about that. I'm pretty sure I haven't. Her books are usually very, very thick. So this is 376 pages, which is actually not that thick for her because her books usually be thick. Like, look at those books back there. Her Knock 'em Out series, crazy thick. So I know she can get thicker than this. But I think this is one of her like earlier releases. So I'm pretty excited about this. It is about a late season hurricane that hits like Connecticut. And I know these two like do a like fixer-upper on this house. I think it's for like a TV show or something. And so it happens like during the holidays and they're trying to like revamp this home, but they're not on the same page. So yeah, pretty excited about that. And this is the last book that I'm going to have for my Christmas TBR. Again, very thick books and very like, you know, wishful thinking that I'm going to get through all these. But I'm pretty excited about, you know, getting into the holiday spirit and reading these. So these are the books that I have for my Christmas TBR, which is going to be separate from my like December or holiday TBR. So we'll talk about those next. So like my Christmas book themed TBR. And before we get to the December reads, I do have two books that I want to recommend for y'all to read this Christmas because they were so freaking good. I'm telling y'all, I have been reading some Christmas books. Not too many, some novellas, some not, but I had two books that just like stood out in my mind that I had to go ahead and share with y'all because if you have time to read any Christmas books, these are the ones. So I have one that I have in person that I read like paperback. I don't know if it's on KU, but the other one is on KU, so you should be able to get it if you have that, or you can order it on Amazon, doesn't matter. But Merry Xmas from Courtney Walsh. I do believe this is my first Courtney Walsh book, and it won't be my last because it was so just good. I love me a good holiday rom-com that to me can be turned into like a Hallmark movie. Like I loved being able to like envision these things in my head, envision the characters. I need good banter, all the things. And this definitely had that. So Merry Xmas is about this girl who, without giving too much away because Christmas books, you know, you need all the surprise you can get. But this girl, she decides that she wants to take it to the next level in her career. And so she wants a chance at getting her own TV show. And she always talks about how the holidays were a special time of year at her, you know, family home. And she talks about her parents, the traditions. And she's like, you know what? In order for me to get this show, I think I should just show y'all instead of telling y'all. So they roll up to her house, the camera crew and all. And she knocks on the door and she's like, I can't wait. You know, this is my chance to get my TV show, blah, 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 blah. She knocks on the door. Her ex opens the door. And she's like, why are you opening the door? Mind you, they didn't end on good terms. And her mom has been inviting her ex over to their home for Christmas because she hasn't been home in 8 years. She's been worried about her career. So she hasn't been home for 8 years, but her ex has been there. And now the world is getting ready to see her dirty laundry and seeing her just unfeel all these emotions and all these different things. Y'all, it's a good time. It is a good book. I rated it 4 stars. Make sure you check it out. It's very cute. It does, few trigger warnings. It does come with grief, you know, loss of parents, stuff like that. So just understand most of these books, they have like heavier topics, holidays, bring you down, build you back up, good feeling books. But either way, if you're looking for a good rom-com that just reminds you of, like I said, a Hallmark movie, make sure you check this one out. The last one that I want to recommend you all, this one, 5-star. I went back and changed my rating because I had to think about it, and to me, it was a 5-star. In terms of just everything that it had, it was definitely one of the best holiday romances that I've read in a long time. And I don't have my Kindle with me, but The Plight Before Christmas by Kate Stewart. Now, mind you, I've never read a Kate Stewart book before. I know she is mostly known for her the Flock book. I don't remember what that series is called. I haven't read that one. But this one, y'all, is so good. And actually, I would love, even though I haven't checked out her like most popular books, I would love for her to make more book content like this. Like, this is what I'm looking for when it comes to rom-coms. So this book is about this girl who is just down on her luck. I mean, she, didn't get the job promotion she thought she was going to. Things just keep happening to her. But she is excited to go spend some time with her wonderful family. She has a great big family. She's excited to just go with them, reset, get her life together, and then bounce back after the holidays. However, when she goes to go spend time with her family, she realizes that her brother's friend who he brought for the holidays is her ex from college. And she's going to be spending the next few days with him. So all of that refreshing feeling gone because the love of her life, who broke her heart, just showed up at her holiday doorstep. So, I mean, it is such a good book. Great banter. There are trigger warnings, so please be mindful. Grief, trauma, infertility, like stuff like that. But I mean, it is very, very slim. It's nothing crazy. And if you want just a spicy good time, funny banter, back and forth banter, great family vibes, this is a cozy, good, like, get your hot chocolate, cozy up next to a fireplace with your blanket and read this book. Oh, it is so good, y'all. Like, I cannot say enough about that book. I'm so grateful to have read it, and it definitely put me in the mood to read more holiday books, but I don't even know if they're going to be able to top those. Last but not least, we do have a few books that I'm not going to say are like Christmassy books, but obviously they are. But they're more so like December-y books or like wintry books, I think. Because I can't fit all of those in my Christmas TBR. Like, reading all those books in 1 week is going to be stressful enough. So I'm probably actually going to start these this week so that I can get like an early thing on it. I don't know if I'm going to vlog it. We'll see. If you want me to vlog it, go ahead and put it in the comments down below. And we'll see what I can do about that. But so for my December reads, these are very like generic. Like I have Always in December by Emily Stone. Now, apparently this is a sad book. So this is a book that I'm going to want to read if I want to be in my feelings, I believe. It says, a chance encounter during the holiday season brings two people together but quickly tears them apart. But fate intervenes again and again in this romantic debut in the tradition of Me Before You. If you haven't read Me Before You, I got beef with that author because that book, I read that book like years ago when I went to Bali, and it tore me up. And then everything else after that from that author, if you love that author, no shade, but everything else was trash. But anyway, this isn't about her or that book. So this book talks about every December, Josie gets a mail from her mails a letter from her home in London to the parents she lost on Christmas night many years ago. Every time she writes the same 3 words, missing you always. But one year, her annual trip to the mailbox is knocked off course when her bicycle collides with a handsome stranger. So cute little meet cute. Josie always thought that she was the only one that avoided Christmas, but apparently he, decides that he likes to avoid Christmas as well. So this makes them spend the holiday together. And she starts to think that she has something special, but then all of a sudden he disappears, and we'll leave it at that. But I mean, already that sounds really, really sad. So, whew, I don't know. But I mean, I always say that I want to read a sad book. So I guess here I go. You know, if you need some tears this Christmas, this is going to be the one for you. All right, and then I have a holiday romance. So it says She's Meant to Be Catching Flights, Not Catching Feelings by Catherine Walsh. So again, holiday, so kind of generic. It says she's meant to be catching flights, not feelings. Molly and Andrew are just trying to get home to Ireland for the holidays, but then a snowstorm grounds their flight. Nothing has ever happened between them. They're friends, that's all. But once a year for the last 10 years, they've, I guess they've been catching flights together before Christmas to go home. In spite of all the ways the two friends are different it's the holiday tradition, neither of them wants to give it up. So this sounds like a cute little friends to lovers romance. It says a totally gorgeous and escapist friends to lovers festive romance with a swoon-worthy hero. Perfect for fans of Sophie Kinsella, Christina Lauren. I love both of those, so near and dear to my heart. Last but not least, this is one of the newer books. I think I got this last year and just never got to it. So it's a December to Remember. I got this at a holiday gift exchange. This is from Jenny Bayless. And this one says, 3 bickering half-sisters, one unique antique shop, and the coziest holiday season of them all. Or sorry, the coziest holiday season of their lives. I can't read. So they're half-sisters that have hardly seen one another since like their summers of being at their father's home. Years later, they're estranged and you know, their father's passed away, so they're coming to read his will and quickly realize he's orchestrated a series of hoops in order to unlock their inheritance. So this is completely different. It says like a charming winter solstice treat with like Love Actually vibes. I've never seen Love Actually, so I'm here for it. But yeah, I'm excited to read all of these. I'm going to attempt to at least read all of these. I will say that I do love winter, like holiday novellas on Kindle Unlimited. So, like I said, I'm not going to stress myself out to read all of these. I would definitely love to read all of these because the more books I get off my shelf, the more room I have for books on my shelf. So, here is my winter/Christmas TBR. And if you've read any of these books, please let me know. If you've read any of these books, let me know down in the comments below what you thought of them. Let me know what books you're excited to read for the Christmas or holiday season. And let me know which books you're most excited, you know, to hopefully get for Christmas. What is on your Christmas list? Let me know. I don't really have anything on my Christmas list. I got enough stuff. I buy myself a lot of stuff, so a lot of people don't have to buy stuff for me. But that is all, y'all. I'm probably going to film another video after this, so if you've seen this outfit, no, you didn't. But I hope you all have a great one, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.